It was the final day for mourners in Tehran to pay their respects to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and the truck carrying his coffin could barely move through the crowd. Surrounding his casket were the coffins of other family members, also killed in the US-Israeli airstrikes that took the Iranian supreme leader's life in late February. Khamenei's coffin was set higher than the rest, topped with his black turban, marking his position as the man who had led Iran since 1989. The scene in Tehran on Monday captured just how vast the crowds have become. Some people climbed on top of a bus stop just to get a better view. Security officers, dressed in black like much of the crowd, surrounded the truck as it inched forward. Many mourners carried dusters, traditionally emblems of purity, but also useful for gently steering the crowd and directing traffic. Others beat their heads and chests, a mourning tradition rooted in Shiite Muslim practice. Even the design on the truck bed carried meaning. It echoed the shrine of Imam Reza in Mashhad, the city where Khamenei was born and where he's set to be buried. According to Iranian state media, mourning ceremonies are taking place across 5 cities in Iran and Iraq. Millions of people have already turned out to bid farewell to the supreme leader. For the Islamic Republic, these crowds are more than an outpouring of grief, they're a visible show of strength. Khamenei led Iran for decades, building the country's position as a regional power while also brutally suppressing dissent at home. The coffins moving through the streets are draped in the Iranian flag. On Monday in Tehran, journalists were told the funeral route had to be shortened because of the sheer size of the crowd. Instead of traveling more than 17 miles as originally planned, the truck moved slowly along just a short stretch of road before reaching the vast public space of Azadi Square. The mourning continues to move through the country. On Tuesday, ceremonies were held in Qom, a major center of Shiite Muslim religious study. On Thursday, the funeral procession will reach its final stop, Mashhad. There, Khamenei will be buried at the shrine of Imam Reza, one of 12 religious leaders that some Shiites revere as spiritual heirs to the Prophet Muhammad. The choice of cities isn't incidental. Each stop on this funeral tour reflects the position Khamenei held and the high clerical status tied to that role, reinforcing his legacy even in death. That's the story of Iran's final farewell to its longtime supreme leader. Thanks for listening.